Good. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, yeah. Is my mic alright?
Yes, it is great. Let me turn up the volume. Say something real quick.
Hello, hello.
Okay, that's good. Okay. And let me turn my screen share and let us get started, yeah? Okay. 1080p or 60 frames a second? What do you think?
1080p.
Okay. Good. That's what I chose. Everyone likes 1080p.
Yeah.
Alright, so tell me what I'm looking at here, Mr. Geo.
Well, I've been kind of hard stuck D4 for most of this season. I got up to D4 this season after being stuck in Platinum last season.
Oh, congratulations. That's a jump, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice goals.
And I occasionally get to like D3, but then I drop back down like immediately after. And then, yeah.
The idea is, how the hell do we get out of here, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You found your way in, and now you're like, now you want out, but in the other direction.
Yeah, pretty.
Alright, so let's just start, yeah? The first one is good?
Yeah.
I think this is the, oh, okay. I thought that was the game where, the most recent game, but it's not. Okay.
Oh, the most recent game is the last one.
Oh, that's funny. That one seemed like an interesting game.
Yeah, yeah. Got
Let's see.
lucky.
And what do you think? What do you think is good? Or sorry, what do you think you need to work on?
I feel like sometimes I just lose like concentration, and then I get like fucked by the enemy team.
Lose concentration.
Yeah.
So like,
the weirdest thing.
what do you mean? So
And
like,
also-
oh, you'll be pushing and then you just randomly die or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Like they'll come out of the bush and just kill me.
Oh, okay. Is this like in lane or in mid game or kind of like in both?
It's kind of like in both, I guess.
Yeah, I see. Interesting, very interesting. That just usually means there's a kind of a missing habit somewhere. In terms of, oh god, this is you guys getting a rundown.
Yeah.
Missing a habit in terms of you're trying to do something but you're not kind of putting into consideration their gank or what they're gonna do about it, right? Something along those lines. What do you think? Do you want to take a look at that section, or do you think that was fine?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Kind of walked at us.
funny because one of the other students had this exact lane, Jinx and Lux. Instead of Draven, it was some different all-in bot lane. It was like Vayne and something else. So, what do you think?
I feel like he just got his level 2 power spike, and I didn't really use my E on him.
Okay, so let's say you wanted to use your E. When do you do it?
Like
There are generally 2 times to use it if you're not comboing with CC.
yeah.
What are these 2 times?
Like when you're trying to get away from them.
Okay, right? When they're chasing you and you want them to stay away. So where do you put it? Between yourselves, right?
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
Like if you want to zone them off.
Well, that's
Like
kind of like the same. You're trying to prevent them from coming in, right?
Yeah. I don't really know what the other one would be.
So think of it in terms of they want to do this. You want to stop them from doing this. So this could be they chase you. You want to stop them from chasing. You put it between you guys. What's another thing they're doing here that they want?
I guess like Draven's catching his axes, so I could put it where his axe is going to
Okay,
go.
that's definitely doable, right? But let's say it's like not Draven specific. Let's just say it's in general. So in this picture, what does Karma want?
She wants to.
What is she
I don't
doing?
know.
I guess.
Level 1.
Okay, so back it up a little bit. What is she doing here?
Oh, she's just like running at us and hitting us.
Okay, she's like chasing. She wants to do damage or whatever, right? Okay, what is she doing now?
And now she's running away.
Okay, so does that give you any hints as to where we should put traps?
So if I put trap in front of her, then she's kind of stuck. Yeah, like
right, exactly. And now it's the same thing. It's like they want to do something. can you use your traps to prevent that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we use it to combo with binding. Right. So if you wanted to use traps, you could do it in that way. Okay. So there's another thing we should probably talk about, right? And what's the other thing we should talk about here? What do you think?
I guess like level advantage, because Karma was still level 1, and we could have abused that.
Okay, how do you abuse that?
I guess by like recognizing that she's level 1 and hitting back.
Okay. Well, let's talk in terms of Okay, there's actually another thing here. We're gonna go for the Jinx specific one first, because you play all Jinx.
Right? Yeah, pretty much.
If someone's forcing this all in your face, right? What's can you do anything about it?
Like if someone's trying to all in against me.
Like here, if you're kiting,
yeah.
How should you kite?
With
rockets or minigun? Okay, a minigun. All right. So
right?
Why is that important?
Because I was in rockets here.
Huh? What's the difference though?
Well, you can kite faster with minigun.
True. And what about your all-in potential? Is there a difference?
Yeah, my all-in potential is just hitting them with minigun, right?
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
So if you're actually a minigun here, we can win, because you said he was like level 1 or whatever. But let's talk about because that's like an instinctive thing that you probably want to have, is if they're trying to all in you and you can't get away for whatever reason, we should minigun, right? Instead of using rockets. But that's maybe that's like not a problem. Maybe that's just like a whatever thing here. Here's the other thing that I think is going to be more what's it called? Important in the long run, right? Tell me, how does your matchup work?
My matchup?
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? What do they want to do? 2v2.
They want to like trade with us.
And
we just kind of want to like catch them with Lux binding.
So if you take a look here, is there anything that you should have been paying attention to?
Oh, Lux used binding.
And what happened to us? What did we do?
We walked up.
Why? What were you trying to do here?
Hit the minion, right?
Exactly. This is why first person is extremely important. We know exactly what you're thinking here. You're like, so what does this mean?
I guess I was tunneling on the minion there, and I wasn't paying attention.
Right. So how does that translate to next time we can play the lane differently? What do you think? Like, so if the problem is we didn't notice Lux used her binding, and that's like the only way we can fight. What does that tell you in terms of how can we remember in game to look for her binding? What do you think?
I guess like prep myself beforehand to watch for Lux bindings and see what it hits.
And if the trigger is the Lux binding, what's the habit? Let's say the trigger is she misses.
Yeah.
What habit should we insert here?
So like play safer or back up.
Yeah. Immediately think, oh, do I have to back up right now because we have no fucking binding, right? I mean, how many times have you seen this where you guys are pushed up and then so your Lux misses a binding and Draven flashes and runs everyone down, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone who's ever played against Draven knows this like horse shit. You're just gonna get run down, right? When your support misses a skill shot, especially when you don't notice, right? So one thing you can do is every time your support misses or uses an ability, take note and say what happens to our matchup. Right.
Okay.
Same thing with Karma. Every time she uses an ability, like let's say she misses an empowered Q, does that change anything for us?
Yeah, right? Because then we win trades, right?
Yeah, maybe, right? Maybe not necessarily, because how good is Jinx trade versus Draven, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe if you're Lux Shield, I don't know if Lux Shield is gonna help you win those trades because it's pretty slow. But yeah, there's something to take into consideration. Like you said, maybe you could win trades, right? Oh, okay, let's watch this. It's about to be interesting for sure. Can you kill this guy? Oh, yes you can. Oh, okay, let's talk about this. What do you think? Why did I stop it immediately? Why did I stop the replay immediately?
Because I guess you knew that Draven was just gonna like go on us.
Right? So, what kind of are you If there's anything you should have done differently, what is it?
I
guess what's some things you could do differently here?
Well, I could have trapped the Draven, right? Because he just kind of runs forward. So if I trap him, then he can't really do that.
Sure, but didn't you want to kill this Karma?
Yeah.
That's why you use the traps to combo, right?
I guess I could have also focused the Draven here.
This is like a main 2v2 idea.
Oh, I guess I could have also healed sooner.
Okay, why do you need to heal sooner? How do we know the instant this binding happens and you go for it, you need to heal first?
Because Draven's coming at us, so they want to like turn it. And
right?
so Karma's just going to ignite me.
Yeah, and how do you know that it's easy for you to die? It's like, I guess, super obvious, but...
Well, I'm also really low, right?
Yeah, so, you know, no matter what, you have to heal first, right? If you want to do this. So that's kind of like the main habit we're seeing here is in an all-in, the instant an all-in happens, you know it's going to be an all-in. Don't let them ignite your heal, right? Because check out what happened to their heal.
They used it.
It got a heal through ignite as well, right?
They did it too, yeah.
So why'd you guys lose?
Because Draven has health advantage, I guess.
And why does he have health advantage? Because back here doesn't really... Okay, he has some health advantage on you, but it's not... It's like an okay amount, right? But what other principle are we looking at here? Like you said, you're focusing the support and they're focusing you, right? So that's why even though you both heal through ignite, you're the one who's getting dunzoed here. Because you both also use flash, right? But now which lane is winning? They're winning, right? Because ADC flash is important and ADC health is more important, right? How can you farm without any health, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Draven's doing whatever the hell he wants. He just has to make sure he dodges the bind. Also, it feels bad that support has more pots than us, right?
Yeah.
Good thing they nerfed that by 1 pot at least. Oh, feels bad. Yeah, so basically, the lane so far has been 2v2 ideas, right? 2v2 PvP interaction ideas. And it's not like mechanics or anything like that, right? It's like what do you do in these situations, right? So like in all-in, we're looking for, you know, heal first, right? Or, you know, based on our matchup, the instant Lux uses an ability, you know, is that important, right? I'm actually surprised they fixed the lane for you, right? You guys are super fucked here, right?
Yeah.
All they have to do is just not push it.
Freeze it.
Yeah, so I don't know what they're doing here.
Everyone pushes in diamond.
Yeah, that's not good. So, you know, they kind of gave back the lane to you, so that's great. Oh, okay, let's watch this. Very nice traps. You can even zap here. Okay, very nice. Yeah, it's good that you didn't chase, just in case, right? And then you got the triumph, so you knew you were good to go. This is not gonna work. I don't know why Lux flashed for this. If he was actually, Karma had no flash, so Lux maybe could have gone for a Q flash, but she was a little ambitious. Okay, you guys have to run because Udyr. Oh, here comes a Mumu save. Let's watch this. Wait, these traps are amazing. Hey, we always trap ourselves, right? That was really good.
Yeah.
Hog champ. Oh, kill Karma after this, by the way. Very nice. And then you can probably can't push, right? Okay, that's good. Very nice, very nice. So that whole sequence right there, that was really good. That was really good. That was really good traps. That was disgustingly good. And then the nice reset onto Karma, right? So
yeah.
It seems like in these like strange / chaotic fights, there doesn't seem to be really a problem, right? You could think on your feet for sure. But when it came to these patterned 2v2 ideas, maybe it's just like struggling with Draven specifically or something. I don't know, but that seems to be like the focus, if anything, for laning phase. Maybe it's just like the kind of support you're with too, right? Like this is actually a common mistake. Is, you know, people are like, oh, my support sucks, and you know, they miss abilities, and I don't know what to do, and we lose lane. It's because when their support misses an ability, they don't change the way they play. But your whole laning phase revolves around their ability, right? So you definitely have to make sure you change the way you play if they miss. Oh, okay. So there's like a lot of random shit going on here. You're looking for some kind of snipe or help. Oh, this is a nice rocket. Easy clap. Oh
yeah, that was...
You're actually so dunzo here. Oh god.
It's kind of relying on the reset.
Oh god.
I
Oh,
think
okay. Let's talk about this. What do you think?
well, the rocket was kind of just like, I guess I could have aimed it higher up.
Why higher up?
Pardon?
Why higher up? Why do you say higher up?
Because that's the way she's gonna run. I kind of like shot it where she was, not where she was going.
Yeah, we want to shoot it down corridors, like this, right? Down the hallway, and there's no way she can
Yeah.
dodge it, unless she like flashes it. But you shot it at like the wall, right? So if it misses, there's no way it's gonna hit anything, right? So it actually got kind of close, but you know, not also not really, right? So definitely something to I don't know, skill shot ideas, Jink Rocket ideas. I'm not really too worried. I think it was a good try to hope. It didn't really go well though, unfortunately. If you wanted to stop them from chasing you, what's something you could do?
Just trap behind me.
Right, so that's something you could do too. All right, but yeah, things went really poorly. Okay, that was a good shot on the rocket. It was bad though. It's definitely definitely the right idea to try and see what's going on there. Oh my god, he's trolling. You can't ulti that, by the way. Yeah. How did I know you can't ulti that?
It's because she has. Well, no, she just used flash. Not really sure.
Right there.
Oh, Draven.
Well, we didn't know Draven was there, right? But sure, Draven can body block, but you see, I don't know if you can see, but
Yeah,
she's
she has
using shield.
right?
Yeah. So
okay.
she has shield still, right? So it's a good try though.
Okay.
Not necessarily a major thing, right? Not super. I don't want to say like super important, but it might like lower your combo ability. Like maybe you can't kill Draven now, but I think it was a good attempt. Okay, we're just hitting their tower. Oh wow, he trolled. Very nice. So speaking of which, you know, you couldn't kill Draven because of that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you actually got him. Let's go, baby. But yeah, that's you know, rocket. Maybe we're looking at rocket ideas because I think we're missing a lot of these ulti. Or sorry, not a lot of these, but the first two so far, right?
I feel like it happens more than it should.
Right. I mean, yeah, it shouldn't. Ideally speaking, it should never happen, right? But that's fine, right? It's just we're losing out on opportunities slash we actually died the first time. Oh my god, heal, right? This is easy clap. Very nice traps. Oh my god, beautiful. Very nice. It seems like when they're running straight at you, you have like the perfect response. These are some sick traps, dude. Okay, this is minigun, right? This is what happened early in the level 2 is you want a minigun, which is this is really good. Yeah. So that's why I was like, I'm not sure if I should be concerned or not because that could have been like an isolated incident. But you knew exactly that you just turned to minigun here, right? Very nice, very nice. You didn't have to take tower, good. If you thought that it wasn't clean or you just rather base, basing is totally fine. Oh, okay, let's watch this. So this guy is, we saw spoilers, he's turning, but you should be okay. He doesn't kill you. Very nice. You don't have to ulti here, don't ulti. Oh, okay, now you can ulti. Oh my god, he went for something crazy. Nice ulti. This is what we're talking about, right? You literally can't miss if you're shooting down a corridor. So maybe something for the earlier ultis is just take your time, right? Because the instant you thought you could kill them, you just fired it immediately. But here you waited, right, until you actually needed it, right? Here you could have ultied this whole time, but she's 100% gonna dodge this, right? Yeah. So that was really good. Well, you just wait, kind of like wait until the last moment is a good way to put it, right? Okay, let's keep going. Do you have any questions so far, by the way? This game's easy clap now.
Like
yeah.
The video's kind of like laggy out.
It's laggy? Is it because it's 30 frames a second? Yeah.
Can we like switch it to 60?
Yep. I got you. Right here. Boom. How's this?
Yeah, that's much better. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 30 frames is kind of hard on the eyes. So. Okay, very nice. Going home. Sure. We can get rip off. You can go mid. We can talk about this a little bit. All right. Also, not a huge deal, but I think since we're trying to get out of Diamond 4, every little bit helps, right?
Yep.
So let's talk about this section here, right? So here we base after we push, right?
Yeah.
And we base after we push because it gives us the most amount of time to come back to lane, so we don't lose any minions, right? So if you fast forward, if you go straight mid, we're gonna catch the incoming wave, right?
Right, yeah.
So what's wrong with this idea?
Oh, we go to red first, right?
Right. So how do we give ourselves enough time to get red buff?
We clear mid first.
Exactly. All right. So that's the kind of time management in terms of waves in the mid game, right? How you have a certain amount of time to do something. Like, oh, we have a certain amount of time to do dragon, certain amount of time to ward, certain amount of time to roam, whatever. When do we actually do this? After you push and or clear mid. Otherwise, you're forfeiting that wave, right?
Right.
So if you get this red buff, it's like this thing wasn't really going anywhere. They're not going to steal it, right? So, and you actually did it really quick. But what's going on mid here is you're losing minions and tower damage, right? So definitely something to think about is if you want time to do something, make sure that you are pushing and or clearing first. Like the time to base, like you did, was perfect, right? But then if you go red first, look how fast you did it. You killed it in like 4 hits and you still lost something mid, right? That's something to think about. Oh my god. Dude, this Draven's getting caught like hell. Wow. Beautiful minigun. Let's watch this again. So you don't really... yeah, that's why I wasn't really that concerned about earlier. It doesn't seem like you have a problem of this out of lane, right? Oh my god. Look at this combo. Dude, Jinx main right here. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take this and run because you're dying, by the way. You actually die here, if I'm not mistaken, without traps. You might have to zap him. Okay. Oh no! You could have zapped him when he ran out of abilities. Oh, you have heal. Oh god. Okay, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like right here I could have zapped him, right?
Sure, but let's say you want to kill this guy, or let's say you want to trap him, because this is probably more the zap thing is like it's a lot of experience in terms of what can the enemy do about it, right? So here, if she has no abilities, you can zap him, but that's like a Riven thing essentially, right? This trap thing I think is more important because it's gonna happen every time. So I mean, usually, you had really good traps the whole game, so I don't know how you missed these, but what do you think? How did you miss these?
They kind of shot out in the wrong direction, I think.
So if they were like this, would that have been better?
I think so.
Isn't she still?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, she's
Look
still...
right there, right? See this corner?
Yeah.
So what does that tell you about traps and someone chasing you?
Yeah, so she was like on top of me, so she would have just moved as soon as the like traps.
So let's see where you casted it, right?
Yeah, I casted it on top of myself, right?
Right here. And we ended up over here. Do you see a correlation?
Yeah, I have to like throw the traps in between me and the enemy, right?
Well, she's on top of you, right?
Yeah.
So you put it on top of you. And then it missed.
And then I move away from... yeah. And then I move like away from where my traps are, right?
Right. So where should you put the traps?
In the direction that I'm moving in.
Yeah, you wanna walk over your traps, right? That's like an really easy habit you can get into is walk towards your trap. Like you clicked here because you're moving here, and you guys ended up there, right?
Right.
So if you think about it, oh shit, we can just put the traps here, and by the time they arm, I'll be there, right? So they're gonna cover my escape. And do you think you can kill this guy if she's trapped?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too, right? Jinx's minigun is insane, so
yeah.
So that's like a way out. So you can talk about like, oh, we shouldn't have took a mid tower, which you could say is reasonable, right? Or whatever. But I think this traps thing is going to be most important over however many games you're going to play, right?
Right.
That's always going to be relevant. So when in doubt, trap where you're going. So,
right.
You want to walk over your own traps. What happened here? How come we're like going mid, going bot?
Oh yeah. Sometimes it happens. I'm like, okay, where should I go?
Where should you go here and why?
I think I should go bot here because Lux is already mid. Well, Lux isn't really the mid laner, but I feel like I can defend this tower if I... well, I guess not, right?
Can you defend this tower? Yeah.
No, it's gone. I guess I just wanted the wave, and I saw Lux mid.
Okay, so first off, you're like what you said earlier. Lux isn't a support, right? So I mean, sorry, Lux is not a solo laner, so we don't care what Lux wants, right?
Yeah.
So it becomes down to you want the wave, and the wave mid versus the wave bot. What's the difference, or is there a difference?
Lux can get the wave mid, right? So I should get the wave bot because there's
Sure. You could say that. You could try and divide up farm, and can anything go wrong with this?
Well, Draven can. I don't think Draven can run me down anymore.
Well, who else is it? Just Draven here?
Right now I don't see anyone else on the map.
Yeah. So what does that mean?
Oh, yeah. So they're all missing, right? They could collapse on me in the jungle, I guess.
Yeah, they're just in your jungle, or they're gonna dive you when you show up, or they're on Rift Herald, right? So kind of this idea, you know, you don't really your support's not gonna farm essentially. Don't rely this like it kind of doesn't really. You're spreading yourself too thin when you go for this idea, because you can say something like, "Hey, I'm gonna stay mid. Lux goes bot." We have the exact same problem, right? You have a man disadvantage right now, and if you guys try and split up and get the farm, then you're gonna have a problem, right? Why is it usually that jungler covers?
Pardon?
If someone dies, a lot of times the jungler will cover the lane. Why can the jungler do it but not the ADC or support?
Because we have to cover another lane.
Oh, well, you guys, you know. So if the problem is what's the problem with you going? You're gonna get dove, right?
Yeah.
What happens if the jungler goes?
Well, he can't really get dove, right?
Yeah, it's a lot harder for them to dive him, right? So
yeah.
Definitely, we definitely don't want to go by here. So just really spooky. And then fortunately we don't get ganked or anything. We see how like Lux can't cover mid, right? So you guys end up losing both. So you guys end up losing both towers somehow, and you didn't really get your the farm that you wanted, right? I mean, you got your wave, I guess, but you know, you could have gotten that plus an extra minion mid. So it wasn't really anything gained here. And let's say you have a choice between mid and bot. Let's just say we have a choice between mid and bot now, right? Wait, did we just die here?
Yeah.
Did I miss something? Oh no, never mind.
Oh.
That was just from earlier. I thought you died to Udyr or something. I was like, what? Let's say you have a choice between mid and bot. Which is more important?
Mid.
Yeah, it's always mid. So you just need to stay mid here. So it looks like we have some mid-game ideas to look at here in terms of what should we be doing and why, right? Like the whole timing thing, the whole, you know, our teammate's dead. What lane do we want, right? And your support is not going to farm, right? So don't play like your support's trying to farm. That was really good disengage. We do not want to chase this, okay? Fast forward. They're doing dragon. You can't really stop this. Maybe you can try for a steal, but that seems unwise. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are trying to do here. This seems
yeah, okay.
All right, this is inting, right? So, okay, you want to talk about this? We can talk about this. What do you think?
I guess we shouldn't have really been here to begin with, right?
Okay, why is that?
I mean, if we can't steal, it's kind of a waste of time to just be here.
Right? And what should you be doing instead?
Like clearing like mid and bot. Well, I guess not bot.
Can't go bot, right? But yeah, we should be pushing mid, right? And how do we know we can't do anything here?
Well, we have no vision on LeBlanc is top.
Sure, but isn't it 4v4?
Yeah, but we also Amumu has no ult, right?
Amumu has no ult. Who else has no ult?
Rengar.
Rengar has no ult, so you guys can't do anything, right? So very much we're looking at ideas of how, because Jinx is very team reliant, right? How do you function with your team, not only in lane but also out of lane? Like in the lane, the whole binding thing was really important, level 2. Out of lane, this whole idea, this is a hell no, this is just disaster. Even if it's 4v4, right? Like they don't need ultis to function. Look at Karma and Draven, like these guys don't need shit, right? And it's Udyr too. This man doesn't even have an ulti. So yeah, I think there are some ideas of what should we be doing at this time, because even though you're strong, it feels like, hey, why are we losing now, right? All of a sudden.
Yeah.
So this seems to be like a good replay to figure out. Oh, it feels bad. That ulti was never gonna hit, right?
Yeah. It's like I kind of throw them out, like kind of like that sometimes.
Right. So, okay, when do you go to a different lane to help and or defend? What do you think? Because here, why should we be mid here?
They already lost, right?
Right. How do you catch up? How do you catch up?
Catch up, like
how do you catch up to them in this fight? Like, you're gonna go help this fight.
Oh,
what are you gonna do here?
Well, I guess I had to be there sooner.
Is it possible to even do anything here? Like, if you're playing Kai'Sa, how is this different?
Oh, because I can just ult in.
Yeah, maybe you can ulti in, right?
Yeah.
So you're playing Jinx. What can Jinx do?
Not much.
Literally nothing, right? So
yeah.
they like need to come into you, or you need to follow up on your team, right? So this is how your champion works. So you're stationary. So like the whole mid thing, you don't wanna like leave your section of the map unless you have like a good reason to do so, right? So like you guys are just losing mid here, right? And it's a lot of it is because of how Jinx works, right? Is that you're very much follow up on your team or control the area you're already in, right? Okay, this is a good follow up, right? Maybe we can do something here. Feels bad. Draven's going crazy. Can you actually chase this? I don't think so. Yeah, you don't want to chase this. Nice try.
Yeah.
Sure, you can go clear top. Yeah, if it felt like you have, if it felt like we have no control over the game, even though we have 11 kills, it's kind of like very much, the decision making here, right? For a mid game, what should we be doing? When in doubt, what should we be doing?
Like just waiting mid.
Right, maximizing your income, right? So if a blank side lane in your mid, that's totally fine, right? Like this. And it will lead to situations like this, where, we just randomly follow up and we get a kill or a reset, and now we're just gonna kill everyone and get Baron, right? So if you can flash for this Draven, that would be sick. But if you can't, that's fine too. We just need a reset here. Oh, okay. Kill this Udyr, guys. Hello? That's fine. Start the Baron. Good. You just need to make sure you can't blast cone, right? Okay. Just make sure you trap so he can't steal this. Oh, he blast coned. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at this. So that was the thing we mentioned earlier, right? How do we know he's gonna blast cone?
Because he wants to steal it, right?
He wants to steal it. Let's take a look at this section too. What do you think?
Oh, I did not see the Riven behind me.
Right? And how come?
Because I was paying attention to the Udyr.
So what do you think? If you knew Riven was here, would you be able to win this? And how?
Can you repeat that?
If you saw Riven here, do you think you can win against her?
I don't think so.
Really? So if she shows up right now, you're dead no matter what.
Oh, well, yeah, I see her on the map, but yeah, like if I trap behind me.
Right, so it's kind of like a why didn't you know she was coming? What do you think?
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, you were paying attention. What were you paying attention to?
The Udyr.
Yeah, the Udyr and the Baron, right?
Yeah.
So in these Baron fights, what are the only things you care about? Because you're gonna be hitting the Baron, right?
Yeah.
You don't care about the Baron's HP unless you have to stop hitting it because they're gonna steal it, right? What are the two things you're looking out for?
Like what can kill me, and
what can kill you,
and I guess like where the jungler is.
Yeah, exactly. So you got half of it already, which is good. Of course, everyone's gonna look at the jungler, right? Which is why I was like, oh, blast cone. But the second thing is what's gonna kill you, and the only thing in this case is Riven, right? So if you trap the Udyr, why does this not make sense?
I don't really need to.
Right? Why is that? He's not going anywhere, right?
Yeah,
and it's not like traps can stop him from smiting, right? So that's like another thing with traps is how we're using it is always going to be important. But yeah, this guy we panic flash so we die here, right?
Yeah,
like,
and heal.
If you why is the panic flash not good?
I guess I didn't flash anything.
Right, so you want to flash at the last second, right? After she uses all her gap close is generally a good time. So feels bad she actually ran you down with Q and E, but yeah, it's if it seems like things are going poorly, it's all definitely some kind of decision-making ideas going on here, right? So what kind of Baron habits, or not even like Baron habits, let's just say there's a random team fight, right? The first thing we look out for is what can kill me, right? pretty much in every situation in the game, because nowadays everything can kill you, right?
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that even though you're really strong, if you end up dying somehow, it's like, oh, it didn't really matter, I guess, right? That's how it feels, right? So, oh my, look at this. Look at this fucking AoE hit. Holy. Very nice. Okay, that guy almost killed you there. I'm scared for you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how does he kill you here?
Here? Oh, he just like turns on me.
Yeah, dude, this Challenger Riven one trick that he's gonna like ulti E or E ulti W flash Q auto Q or some shit like that, and then ulti in between one of those keys. Like, it's actually gonna happen, right? So
right, yeah.
And then how come Amumu can't save you? This man has QSS for that exact reason. So you want to be careful, right? It's like see, like the first thing you did was what you wanted to hit this guy. Right?
Yeah, I just kind of hit.
Yeah, for Jinx, you have literally zero escape. So when you hit someone, you're like committed, right? Something you might want to think about. Okay. Wow, I thought that was our Orianna ulti for a second. Holy shit. Okay, nice try. Sure. I mean, we can talk about traps here. What do you think?
I guess I wanted to like trap in between them just to make sure they don't run on top of me.
Okay. So you're afraid he's just gonna run at you, right?
Yeah, and also I guess I wanted to trap him.
If we want to trap someone, how do we do it?
We just wait for them to be CC'd and then.
Yeah, exactly. And if he's running at you, where do we put the traps?
In between me and him.
Yeah, or not in between you guys, right? What do we discuss?
Oh yeah. Put it like in front of me and then run over them. Yes.
Run over to where you're going, because what's the problem with this? I mean, you play Jinx, you've seen it a million times, right? They're gonna flash over.
They just flash over.
Yeah, exactly. So you need to put it on top of yourself, right? So there's some like trap ideas we can look at too, but in this case, it's not that important. But it's just, generally speaking, how do we use our traps habitually can help a lot, right? Because it could be your theoretical escape, right? But not that important. Like the mechanics, you don't really have a problem with mechanics overall, right? I don't think. Like, you're not losing this game because of mechanics, I think, right?
Yeah.
That was a nice small comeback. Maybe we're a little bit more even. If you get a Last Whisper, this game gets a lot easier. Good. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. Sure. Okay. What do you think I'm thinking about here?
Well, I know in advance what's gonna happen.
Well, I know what's gonna happen here too.
Well, Riven's missing, right?
All right, Riven's coming up. Did you see it?
Yeah. I don't think I did. Oh, I think I did. Yeah.
The first thing we're both thinking is, let's help our team.
Right.
And for me, I've done this a million times. So what's the second thing I think is, what can kill me? Look at the map, right? We're looking for everything else. So if you take a look at this, how do we know that this is a shit show in about 5 seconds?
Riven's just gonna come behind us.
And where's your LeBlanc?
My LeBlanc's bot lane.
Yeah, so 4v5 again, flanked. You're just all dying here, unless you get a reset now somehow. So what happens if you walk up and you're all dying? We got a big problem, right? Oh wow, you got a reset. You even got a reset, and we might have a problem, right? Oh, that's not good. Oh my, she trolled. Oh no, you flashed in place.
Yeah, that was kind of.
Yeah, this is becoming a shit show, right? So
yeah.
Oh, how do we know beforehand? It's all kind of exactly what we expected, right? So let's back it up. What do you think? How do you let's say you do want to take this 4v5, because you think you can get this Draven and run away.
Yeah.
How do you play this differently?
I don't go for the wave.
Yeah, we just start running, right? And you know, this is actually, we should probably talk about flash here. What's it's we actually flashed and now we're stuck, right? That's kind of awkward.
I don't really know what I was flashing there in hindsight.
Right. So it's like, you know, mechanically speaking, there's not too many big changes we would like to make in this fight, right? Like you know, minigun was well used. Look at this. You minigun the shit out of this Riven. That was really good. Right? This is clearly Jinx. You're clearly a Jinx man with a lot of experience and skill, right? What's the problem though is that it's a 4v5 and you're getting flanked and we had no idea, right? It seems like the common trend, all right? So every time fights or objectives or Baron or whatever comes up, this is like the stuff you need to think about, right? Before you take these fights, because even though LeBlanc even joined here, right? Who is the strong person on this team?
Me.
Yeah, so like it doesn't matter if you know LeBlanc's trying to clean up or whatever, right? I mean sometimes it can matter, but she can't even kill this Udyr, right? It's impossible for her to kill this Udyr. So yeah, that's definitely a main thing we're looking at is when these fights start, you're really immobile, right? So the first thing you need to check for, especially as a Jinx player, is all the people that are coming for you. That's the kind of the main what's it called? I would say the main factor we're having here in these games. It's like, okay, sometimes you might not go to the right lane or whatever in the mid game, but you guys are, this is where you guys start to lose the game, right? These team fights. Like here, right? You get distracted by this, and then this Riven comes over the wall, right?
Yeah.
Like this will happen every time. Like I mean, you play Jinx, this literally happens every time, right? Doesn't matter what champion it is. So now she one-shots you. So that was good traps, but she one-shot you, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, it's kind of too late.
Yeah, so very much this kind of anything happens, the first thing you check for is map and who is coming, right? And that's kind of the main habit we are seeing that game, right? So if there's like laning stuff, it was like 2v2 matchup ideas, right? So I think we can kind of gloss over some laning ideas unless, wow, this is another Draven, isn't it? Holy shit.
This game was kind of troll at the end.
Let's have a gloss over some stuff. You can work on like mechanical ideas like trap and rocket, but I think the stuff that actually loses you the game comes from mid game and team fighting, right? So, ooh, try to dodge a hook, but he got you. Oh, nice try, ulti, good. Oh, nice try, it got blocked. I think that was fine, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it was all right.
I mean, if we want to make any improvements here, we could talk about this. What do you think? What improvements do we want to make?
I guess the way that I dodged the hook. Like I tried to run out of the range of the hook.
Yeah, try to go backwards. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, and if I didn't get hooked there, I could have trapped
maybe
him
done
while
something. Right. So, very much kind of figuring out what they're gonna do beforehand, right? But I mean, overall, I think it's not bad, right? It's not no major changes necessary. Like let's say you play that perfectly, like from now on, those kinds of situations. It's not gonna have that big of an impact, I think.
Yeah.
Overall, in the long run, right? We're always looking at like the long run. What will make you a better player? What's the most important thing that will make you a better player? So, very nice follow up. Fast forward. I don't know if you guys can dive this guy. Wow, you guys are really trying here. Holy shit!
Yeah, we really wanted him.
This is. And Lux got it after all that. Holy fuck! All right, whatever. Let's go home. Yeah, that was not good. You guys lost mid off that, but okay, it's not your decision. So you're just hoping the best you could. Yeah, we should talk about this. All right, what do you think? Why are we talking about this?
I guess I should be going to Dragon here instead of.
Why would you say Dragon here? If you go to Dragon here, you're dying.
Yeah, that's yeah. My support is leaving, right?
Okay, so what are you doing with the lane?
Oh, I'm shoving, right?
What happens if you shove?
They're just gonna kill me.
Huh? Or if they don't kill you, you're just getting zoned, right? So what's the problem?
I shouldn't have shoved there.
Okay, no, you can't just randomly push, right? So what you said earlier, and you said in Diamond Elo, everyone just pushes. Okay, so there has to be logic behind it. What is your reasoning for pushing? Because when you push, you can't take it back. But if you freeze, you can sometimes push in time, right, to correct your mistake. So this is just gonna make it so you can't play the game as Jinx, right? Like look at this, you literally can't play the game. In fact, he can actually go for some flash play. He doesn't have flash because we saw it, right? But this is just opening up yourself to pretty much being able to not do anything. So, oh no! Someone's died here. This is a comment. This is just like something good to know. You wanna pink wear this, so they can't see you do this.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But that's just like a nice, easy tidbit to know. But okay, your team won a fight, so maybe you're looking for dragon. Oh, we got. Oh, that was a sick Draven ulti. We got a problem now. That's so funny. They got her in the same way they got you, right?
Yeah.
That's a good pink spot. For red side. Okay, fast forward. I'm trying to see the mid game stuff because even though we talk about like don't push and all that stuff, it's not like you died. So I guess it's not important in diamond yet.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay. Okay, that guy died. Sure. We're going home. We're going bot. Fine. Sure. If you can push this in time into tower, it could be good. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing in these bushes. You can't fight this Draven, right? So, okay, trying to clear the wave. Oh my god, he almost hit you with that. Woo, spooky. He is really trying to hit you. That's so funny. Sure. You're getting dove, right? You have to flash if you're not. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
you
just
didn't even go for a lantern. Yeah, your Lux is just not here, so. Okay. Kind of debate. I don't know if you guys win this 2v2. Oh, he has no hook. Now you win, right? Draven. I mean, not Draven. Hecarim. Okay. Okay, very nice. Oh my god, free ulti. Nice. Oh, he on zap, right?
Oh.
Oh my god, it's okay.
Was...
No, it's not okay. Hecarim's dying here. Oh my god. Holy shit. You're down to Wukong. This feels bad, man. Okay, at least you didn't die. Well, yeah. I think overall not bad, right? I mean, would you make any changes? What do you think? I don't think there are any crazy changes to be made here. It's like, oh, ulti better or whatever, but
yeah, it's kind of just unlucky, right?
Well, not necessarily unlucky, but I would say you play this decently well, right? Play this fairly well, so I don't really have any complaints here. Fast forward. Were there any major mistakes you think you should fix? That'll have a big impact on your gameplay. No, in that fight. That's like always a question, right? Was there anything major in your gameplay habits that you need to fix? Major as in like it will lose you the game major, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so. At least I don't know. I mean, you could think differently, right? But for me, I probably wouldn't worry about that fight. I'd worry more about you died to Riven like 3 times. That's a few.
Yeah.
Right? Or like this. Is this the same thing? Same idea, right? Yeah. Something's going on. The first thing you do is we want to help, and then Wukong's on the side, right? So you need to make sure that you know about this guy. Actually, I don't know why he didn't kill you. He was what? That was really strange. You must not have had ulti for like another 10 seconds, That was insane. But you see how this is a problem, right?
Yeah.
You get caught up in this, so they just walk up. Right? So what should you actually do here?
Like what should I have done instead?
Yeah, what should I have done instead?
Not really sure. Like, I guess played more back. Right?
And let's say you're like standing here because he's gonna flash on you.
Oh yeah.
Your team is asking you to help. How do you help?
If I'm hugging the right side wall, it's harder for him to go on me, right? Or I could have saved traps for him. Okay, you could do that. You could even trap this if you want. But like, how do you help as Jinx? How does Jinx help in the game? You can't minigun. She just like rockets.
Yeah, rockets or
and then zap ult.
Your zap and your ulti is how you usually do stuff in the mid game. Because of this exact reason. How can you rocket them without dying? I have no idea. You're gonna die, right? So,
yeah. You
can't rocket them, right? Yeah, zap and ulti, and then later, you can rocket because you'll have flash or QSS or whatever, or you have some kind of Phantom Dancer, or you have some kind of prevention against that. But in the mid game, you're gonna have some problems if you walk up and hit them a lot of times, right? Oh no, you shouldn't have tried to stop this dragon. Oh yeah, what's going on here?
Oh, Yasuo's dead, so just have to like get the hell out.
Oh my, you sniped the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's actually working. That was good. That was good by you though. That was really good by you. And you're gonna kill this Diana. What the hell?
Oh,
Right?
wait.
Jesus Christ. This is a quadra, right? Very nice. Ekram, don't steal it. Ekram, don't steal it. He might have to steal it. Oh, he's gone. Oh, that was really well played. Okay. Jesus Christ. Well, I think the way you played it was fine. Right? Yeah, idea behind this by your team, pretty strange. But I think the way you played it was really good. So I don't really have any complaints. That was a 6 snipe. Okay, and then let's keep going. So I think the number one habit we're gonna look at is what?
Like paying attention to what can kill me.
Right. And what's the trigger? What's the trigger?
When I go to hit them.
Right. When you get the urge, when you feel like you need help, you can even say like when something happens, any kind of PvP happens, right?
Yeah,
like this. I would even consider this like information update. I see this, we're trying to do something, Wukong on the side. Could he be here? Right? Or Rammus or whatever. And the answer is no, we're good to go, right? Something like that. So anytime there's PvP, like here we go, right? PvP, boom, where's Wukong? He just died, right? how many times have you died over the wall? I've died to this a million times, dude. Yeah, exactly. So that's the first check, okay? Is the missing people / who can kill you. Because you're kind of like, you're like, how many brain cells does it take for you to help this fight?
Not
you play
many,
Jinx, right? So you've done this a million times. You just walk up and you hit people, right? How many brain cells does it take to make sure you don't die to Wukong? A lot, right?
I'd say more, right?
A lot more for sure, right? Like, oh, okay. Can he flash on you? Okay, I'm gonna flash after he flashes, right? But it's like when you attack, it's just like, oh, I just right click, I guess, or press W when it's good, right? So that's definitely the main habit I think you want to be making here. That's like the most long-term beneficial one that'll happen. That'll most long-term beneficial habit for sure, right? Something happens, first thing you check for is, are you safe? All right.
Yeah.
And easy way to do it is map or press tab or whatever, but you have to kind of make sure this is clean. All right. Okay. They're starting the Baron.
My Lux is bottling for
whatever reason. This is an easy steal, right? Just zap it or trap for him. Easiest steal of your lives. Ulti. Oh no! Yes, he's got it. Wait, what? Oh my god! Okay, I gotta watch this. No one had smite? Are you serious? Oh! It was a good try. It was a good try.
Lucky, right?
You did good though. You don't have to do anything besides try and give him vision. So that was good. Let's try. Lost a 50-50 steal, but at least we got the bot inhib, so no problems. Let's talk about this though. What's the problem with this? What do you think?
Not really sure.
Is there anything you have to be afraid of here?
Well, I guess Wukong, right? Can like.
Right. Why are they gonna try and hard force?
Because they have Baron.
They have Baron, sure. And did anyone on their team spawn?
Oh, the Thresh just came up.
So what happens if there's a fight? Thresh is on the way.
That's a 4v5.
Right. So you guys need to get the hell out of here, right? So it's good that someone backpinged, but I think you guys are like meandering up mid, which could have gone really bad really fast, right?
Yeah.
This binding doesn't work.
Oh, this.
Good try. Wukong's coming from below, right? So
yeah.
No, and yeah, this is not a good fight. All right, this is doomed already. Let's get out.
Yeah, this is done.
Oh, can you save it?
Maybe. Throw this.
Oh, you died.
Yeah.
You actually died here, right? Look, if it's not one thing, it's the other thing, right? Look at
I
this.
survived a little too long, but
She legit flashed on you, right? And you flashed her E on reaction time, and you still died. Right? So you see how it's you have the exact same problem.
Yeah, I just wanted to hit them.
Exactly. You need to make sure you're safe first. Always. Always. Because what happens when Diana uses her abilities on Hecarim?
Pardon?
What happens when Wukong ults Yasuo and Diana goes on Hecarim, so there's no one left for you?
I don't really have a front line anymore.
I don't know. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh.
Like if you see these abilities being used, then you start hitting people, right?
Yeah.
And then what happens when Jinx starts hitting people with Runons?
Oh, then they all die.
Yeah, you're actually killing everyone here because you're gonna reset off Diana or Wukong, and then this guy's gonna try and chase you down. You run away or something, right? So that's when you can hit people. Like look at this damage. It's not that you don't do damage. It's that you're dying before you can do damage, right? Look at this auto attack. The auto attack plus Lux. Look at this. Look at these numbers coming out here, right? And then oh, how do we die? Oh, this man just one shots us. So very much you have pretty much the exact same problem in both games in terms of the most important stuff, right? Most important problem was this team fighting aspect, right? So let's look at some examples and see if you can come up with CVC these ideas in action. I mean, I'm sure you know what it looks like, but you want to see some examples to see if it helps?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and let's finish this game real quick before we do that.
Oh, this game, it ended really
spicy ending.
Yeah.
Did you guys just you got there in hip here?
I wanted to push top here, and then my whole team went mid.
You can't push though. That's fine. Oh, okay, hold on.
And then I get 2 mid.
They want a dragon, right? Oh, is this Wukong and or Rammus? Or Diana?
It's one of these Diana three. And Rammus just
they're running straight top, yeah. Oh, goodbye, sir.
I'm just gone.
Yeah, you can't be by yourself, right?
Yeah.
So that's about
it. And
it.
then they just end through top.
Yeah, that's a big feels bad. So why can't you go top here?
My whole team's mid.
Right. So even though you want them to come top, they're not coming top. What do? You can't just keep going, right? Yeah, you can go with them. It's not that this might be your best play statistically, but that doesn't mean this is bad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So you just need to make sure League isn't about can you do the best thing possible. It's about make sure the things you do are only good, right? So yeah, that was a feels bad. But let's see if we can see some team fighting ideas, and we'll end on that note. Let me just pull up this. Let's see. Where's my team fighting? I'm like a spot. This kind of counts, I guess. This kind of counts. Okay, so this is something I coined Teamfight Awareness. All right, is we're doing 2 things at the same time, right? We want to hit this guy and also watch out for people who can kill us, right?
Yeah.
So for now, just don't worry about this because you can do this on autopilot, or you can do this without using your brain. Worry about these guys, and then the more you do this, the more you can, look at everyone at the fight at the same time. So watch how I'm playing this, right? So I'm like right-clicking Gangplank, but what else do I do? What else did I do here?
Oh, you like eat the Lucian away from you?
Right, because I'm like, oh, if that's the only way I die, I'm not sure if he can kill me, but all I have to do is just right-click Gangplank and look at the other guy, right? So here's like other examples. Here's like another one. Let me take a look at this. Okay, so while we're trying to hit people, who are we watching out for here?
Kane.
Right, exactly. So the instant he uses knockup, I use my E just in case he was aiming me, right? That's basically the idea. Is don't look at the guy you're trying to hit unless he's a threat, right? Look at the threats, right? Let's see if we have some more easier fights here. Let's see. This is a good one. We're never really in any danger, right?
Yeah.
Is the idea. And let's say you think you can't help, that's fine. Just back off. Right? There's no problem. Let me see. What is this one? I think this one's not as it's too easy. Where's that other example I had earlier? Oh my god. I know the team fight I'm looking for, but okay, this one wasn't as good because it's really straightforward. Let me see. We don't want something that's too straightforward. We want like this one. Something like this. Yeah, here we go. You're gonna have this problem with Jinx. Jinx is like Kog'Maw, right? You can't fucking move.
Yeah.
What happens if you play Jinx and you walk up here?
They just turn on me.
Right. So you can't, even though it feels bad, don't do the thing you know is really bad. Because you know that this will never work. This will legit never work, right? If you walk up this way. So if you have to reposition and do whatever, that's what you have to do, right? So, oh my god, my character is pathing the wrong way. I was like, holy shit. So because I didn't die there, you know, we can actually find something here, right? And then when we're actually safe, okay, getting hit by hook is not good, right? But when we're actually safe, then we can start hitting people, right? So for you, that would be like Jinx. It'd be the exact same thing, except you're playing Jinx, right?
Yeah.
And then we died earlier here because broken champ. But okay. Let's see. Let's see a few more. I don't like these Kai'Sa ones because, you know, it's probably me just ulting away. It's too easy.
Yeah, Kai'Sa's pretty good at just getting away.
Right. I want to see like a Jinx fight or something. I guess I don't have one. Too crazy. Let me see. Feels bad. Why can't I no, maybe this one. This one. Where is the team fight here? There's like a team fight here. Okay. Maybe this will be a little bit better. Yeah, check this out. I'm gonna kind of, don't worry about like the me doing damage part. Watch how I'm trying to be safe, right? Look at my mouse clicks here. Like after we are safe and we hit someone, where am I clicking?
Oh, like away.
Yeah, we're immediately trying to get out here, right? If you're not sure, the correct answer is always out, right? And then of course, you know, these fancy traps are cool and all, but the whole point is that, you know, we can't die, hopefully. I even got hit by a Kiana ulti. Don't do that. But that's more of like I have not seen enough Kiana to make sure I don't stand next to the wall she's next to. So that's interesting. That's actually interesting, right? Because now you know you should stand next to this wall, not this wall.
Yeah.
Whatever this is. But that's kind of like the idea, right? I can't find the other team fight that I wanted to show you, but it's basically oh, okay, I know where they are. Do you have any questions while I'm looking for this?
I don't think so.
Oh, it kind of makes sense, right? The fighting one is probably the most important, but what other ones do you think are important, if any? Or do you think that's just the main one?
I think the traps one is also pretty important. Just making sure that all of my traps are efficient. Like maybe one or two is in a weird spot, and then that kind of like fucks me over. Right,
like you didn't put it to where you're going, so Riven killed you somehow, or maybe wasting a team fight or something. Oh, this is a good one. What do you think? How come I can't just walk up here? Like here. Why do you think I'm just running straight up without hitting anyone?
Rengar's near a bush, so he can just like jump on you.
Right. Let's say you're playing Jinx here. You have no idea what's going on. What's the default?
Make sure no one can kill me.
Yeah, make sure you're safe. That's like the number one thing you have to prioritize. And then you have to figure out, oh, like he's gonna jump from a bush, or she's gonna flash on you, or Zin's gonna flash on you, or something like that. But if you're not sure, assume the worst, right? So like, oh, you need to wait for your opportunity. So here we're like, oh shit, you know, this doesn't look good, right? And then when things become obvious, then you can kind of go in, right? And it's important with these champions with no escapes is because when you start hitting people, you can no longer run away, right? So here I'm like, oh, if there's no way they can kill me, then I can keep going, right? And then, you know, and then we're good to go. And then this one's gonna be much of the same, right?
Yeah.
When in doubt, you need to make sure we're safe before you hit anyone. So you see this, you're like, you might have the same urge as me. Oh, can we help this? It's not okay. Think about it this way. Don't think I have to help this. Think, can I help this? And then you say, where's everyone else? Right? Someone in the bushes, or someone's coming for you or whatever. And then if you can help this, then you can turn around. If you can't, then that's fine. Right? So you see how like there's a bunch of like random shit going on. I have no idea. Right? Do you have any idea? I have no idea. Right? So I'm just waiting here. And then when it's more obvious, then I'm going in. Right? You see how I'm like, oh, to me it became obvious when Syndra stunned. But if you have to wait even longer, that's fine. Right? You're never gonna be too late to the fight. You're always gonna be too early. So yeah, think about it that way, right? See how I'm like super scared of him reviving a GA? I don't know if he's gonna flash or whatever, right? I'm like, I have no idea. And he actually did have flash, I think, right? Let me see. This man spawned like 4 fucking stacks or something. 3 stacks. Oh, okay, he didn't have flash. No, he just walked away. But it's like, oh, I'm not sure, so you should make sure you're not dying, right? Because you're the strong person on the team. So does that kind of help?
Yeah.
Good. Then any last questions before we call it?
So like I'm trying to like widen my champion pool right now. I've been playing a bit of Ashe recently. Is there anyone else that you would recommend?
Yeah, I would say something to help is like a champion that will. A good compliment is like a champion that plays differently from Jinx, right? So like Ashe is kind of similar in the sense that, you know, if you try and help and you don't have the same habits, if you don't work in the same habits, you're gonna die, right? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Except the way you help is differently, like volley and arrow and whatever. Oh my god, someone, the poser. You played against the poser.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
Asked him, like, is he a fan? Like, no, it's from an anime.
What the hell? Okay, interesting. I would say someone who can complement your champion pool. So like, let's say for example, Jinx has some problems in lane, right? So maybe a champion to help the laning phase along could be good. Let's say you just want something that's similar to Jinx and you want to work on the same stuff, then Ashe is fine, right? So if you like this playstyle, go for it. Otherwise, I would recommend like maybe Saber, right? She's still good. Or I guess Ashe is fine, right? Honestly, it really depends on what you like. I think as long as you enjoy it, that's like the most important part. If you play like Draven or some shit and you hate playing Draven, then what's the point?
Yeah, Draven
right?
is.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if you like Ashe, go for it. You're gonna work on the exact same stuff though. So, and you won't have to worry about trap mechanics or anything like that. So that's cool. So,
all right.
Yeah, I would say champion pool is not as important right now. It's definitely the whole idea of when I go to help, is this safe for me, right? So,
all right.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Alrighty, cool. Then good luck in your games and let me know how they go. All right.
All right. Thanks.
No problem. Good luck. See ya.
All right. See ya.